And we're nearing the end of the storylines as we go into Tenshi and Shinmyoumaru's. I almost said her name wrong and forgot her name for a sec. Which one of these two was my main in 14.5. Still can use her well in 15.5, but don't have a good partner to go with her. Except for Doremy, but I'm kind of average with her.
I have no comments about these two.
Easy guess which of the two was my main from 14.5, Prinny. Let's see if you can figure it out.
Tenshi? Oh right, she wasn't in that game, was she?
Yeah?
Well, that'd be the issue why. I haven't played that one. I should, but at the moment, the only Touhou game I've actually ever fully beaten is 16. And even then, I haven't finished the extra story.
It's hard.
Now, is that the difficulty setting, or is it actually set on Lunatic?
Extra difficulties have no difficulty. They're just called extra difficulty. The stage difficulty. What?
If you were to compare it to a main gameplay as in... whatever.
You're better at asking someone that's played extras before, like EX Porygon, which you might meet him in the charity stream tomorrow.
Ooh,
as of the date we're recording this.
Yeah, just spoil that one, why don't you? You might as well just say what the actual date itself is.
Sure, it's the day after my birthday.
Yay! Happy birthday! Now go beat up children! Neither of these two are children, are they?
Nope, but... Tenshi is... short and... She's just here to have fun. Also, she was kicked out of the heavens for her behavior. Tenshi seems to be very troublemaking.
Well, yeah, but I'm not actually sure if this is canon or fanon, but wasn't Tenshi originally a human child that died? Or something?
I don't know actually, for that one. Look up on her wiki page. And
I'm gonna look up Tenshi right now.
Ow.
Let's see.
Ow.
Player character. Interfered as a target in double spoiler. Background character in Hopeless Masquerade. Final day bosses is an impossible spell card. Was left out of whatever this game was. Or manga book.
Yeah, I want to be good as Tenshi, but she has very difficult movement for me. Also,
okay, here we go.
What?
I can wait a bit before reading off the...
You can go on, because I already kicked her ass.
In her official profile, Tenshi is described as being sheltered upbringing, selfish, and top of the world. Despite being a celestial, she is very earthly who lacks charisma. That's not surprising, however, because she became a celestial only because the entire Hinawai,
I think it is. We're both good at Japanese.
Japanese family became celestials when the Nawi became divine spirits. Therefore, she lacks awareness of what it means to be a celestial.
Yep, that's pretty much Tenshi for you. And she's making good friends with Shinmyoumaru.
Her name can also be translated as child of the heaven. That can also be interpreted as angel. So that's interesting.
Her dream world self was complaining.
Wait, what? Oh, I missed Doremy! Dang you!
And yeah, this is not Kokoro, this is Dream Kokoro.
She doesn't have to look for all the masks again, does she?
Nope.
Thank God. One of them, anyway. I'm gonna go with the Dragon God.
Oh, you have yet to see the plotline for her involvement in the story for the Gento Wanderer.
That is indeed correct. I still need to play that game.
You can get it. What?
Let's not go into that.
What's the issue?
I said let's not go into that. That's a bit of a touchy subject for me right now.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Let's just say I might need to borrow Kokoro's Mask of Hope.
Now, will that be the one that Miko apparently gave her, or the one that she tries to make at the lunar capital?
I'd rather the one that works.
Then the one Miko made for her, apparently.
Yes, please, thank you.
Despite how ugly it looks to Kokoro. AKA, it's pretty much just Miko's face.
Wait. Is Miko egotistical?
Probably a little bit. Maybe you should look that up on her profile.
Might as well. I mean, I've got the page in front of me.
Yeah.
I mean, just immediately looking on the page of ego, it doesn't actually pop up, but let's see about personality. Characterized as being surprisingly casual and frequently jokes around. Though she is a fully immortal hermit, still gets involved in specular affairs because of her origins as a ruler.
Yeah, there's why Tenshi was kicked out. She doesn't like work, and she tried to take a taste of beef tongue for a festival.
Great. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. At least she didn't eat all of the immortality peaches like a certain Sung Wukong did. Which is why he got trapped under a mountain. Among various other reasons. But that's a journey for
Wait,
another
what?
And why are you back to me, Renko? Is this where the third Sumireko is from, or is there a fourth one?
I don't know, but we got two Shinmyoumarus.
Hey, I did that for the last one. And that time there was only 3.
You know, I'm actually wondering if it's possible to go for 4 and 4 for that. Maybe with hacking, because I almost imagine they won't let you pick the same character twice as one player. The opponent, sure, but not as the player itself. You know what? Someone get onto that. I want to see a hack of you pretty much doing a 4v4 of one character. Speaking of which, obviously to say...
Oh my
What?
God.
What?
Miko offers to create a new Mask of Hope for Kokoro to solve the incident, as she was the one that made her masks in the first place. That's why Miko was able to make a working Mask of Hope. She made them.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, I guess Miko isn't such a bad person after all. Oh, right, it's only...
Not entirely egotistical, but, you know, I mean, you make a mask and it's like, why use your own face? Unless you're a little bit full of yourself.
Also, I've been cutting some of these really close, I think. But, yep. Looks like we beat the Dream... Shinmyoumaru.
Oh, this one must be the real Sumireko then.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. And now Celestial meets the other of the sages, Kasen. You know, I gotta wonder, is there any more of the sages aside from these three? Zoom will probably reveal it in future games. Because, yeah, we only know three of the sages. Yukari, Kasen, and Okina.
Might as well pull up a little bit of information about Kasen.
Well, the one thing you need to know that we still know is, while she says she's a hermit, we don't know if that's true or not, or what she really is.
According to the wiki, we actually might.
It might have gotten revealed in Wild and Horned Hermit, then in one of the later chapters.
Confirmed by Strange Creatures interview. It does not say anything. You know, it might be the last name that they refer to her as.
Ooh.
No?
Ow. Wee! Come here. I love that ramming them in with the bowl move. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Oh. Yeah, it's actually been confirmed by Zune himself.
Oh?
Kasen is indeed secretly an Oni.
Well, it makes sense of how this Wild and Horned Hermit. That's quite literally the title of the manga, that she's the main character.
Oh yeah, it was even right here in the interview, so...
I mean, a lot of people speculated that, but... A lot of people speculated that, but no one wanted to say anything until it was confirmed. So now, speculations were true. Easily fans figured it out. Even I felt as much. That would likely be the case with a title like that. I just went along with the we don't know until I heard confirmation. And if people think I'm bluffing, that's actually true for many cases. I mean, would you believe something if it was not confirmed?
I follow the camp of being hopefully optimistic, but wait to see the true proof.
Exactly. That's pretty much applies here.
Kasen has a bird.
Of course, she befriends animals. Ow. Alright.
I mean, to be fair, in the middle of this battle, I was staring at a wiki page. But yeah, I guess that's the Kasen trivia for this battle. She is indeed an Oni.
So that pretty much means out of the sages we have a powerful yokai, an Oni, and a secret
And
god.
Yukari.
Well, that's what Yukari is, a powerful yokai. I was referring to, oh, my first death at long last.
You were referring to your first death at long last. Okay.
I was referring to Okina when I said secret god. You forget, Okina's a god, not a yokai.
I can pull that up, but I think you might be right. Yep, that is her species. Not even god. Her entire species name is Secret God. Which, if you ask me, is kinda just cheating the system entirely, but whatever.
It's a fantasy universe. Who's gonna argue that?
I'm gonna just assume that she asked Yukari to bend the border on this one just a little.
Even though all the sages have equal say.
Well, I mean, as far as naming the species...
Probably. Yeah. A little bit there. Kasen was also going to try and reach the level of Celestial, but Tenshi, of course, thinks she's better.
Oh?
And what do you know? Yukari's finally trying out perfect possession, but with Reimu. Well, if there's anyone Yukari would trust, it would be Reimu, the best incident resolver in Gensokyo.
Debatable, but sure.
Well, she's considered the best because she's been the main protagonist throughout all the games, except for a few.
I mean, I don't think she solved the Great Fairy War.
Well, that one was not even an incident. It was just the three pulling pranks and Cherno wanting revenge.
They did kind of destroy her house. Why was Marissa there?
Marissa was there just because she was just wandering around, and Cherno decided to challenge her, and Cherno thought she won, but she took a major beating because Marissa was going easier on her still.
Yeah, wasn't she using a flashlight instead of Master Spark?
Yep.
Or is that... Oh, that's not actual fan info. Okay.
Well, sort of like a flashlight. It's like a magic flashlight, I think, if I remember correctly.
It's a flashlight, but it's magical! With whimsy!
Yep. And surprise, the Shinmyoumaru that's with us now is actually from the Dream World. You're wondering what...
When did they switch?
She's gonna say right here. Yeah, the last battle when the imposter appeared, we were fighting the Dream World one technically, but somewhere along that line, the Dream one switched with the real one, and we ended up kicking the real one's ass.
Oops.
That's why she was like, something seems wrong here. Because she was on our side a moment ago, she's like, wait, I'm on the enemy side.
Same power as those two.
Yep. And Yukari's figured it out.
Light bulb! Because that ability is apparently not exclusive to those two. They
Or
just
more
know
so-
how to use it.
More so, it's connected to the dream world beings as well. They know how to use it without being in the dream worlds. But now that Yukari's figured it out, she knows how to do this correctly within the real world beings. So yep, now comes the beginning of the true end as we fight Yukari. And this will lead up into the second to last story, though more accurately the final story of the true final boss. And now she's actually using different spell cards with the perfect possession in mind. If I can just hit her and she does not taunt me from being so high up. Okay then. Good, good, good. We're still good. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think we're about to wrap up, so no sense looking up some trivia.
Trivia of who?
I don't know, Yukari, Tenshi,
Ow.
Small Cup Girl,
Shinmyoumaru.
Gesundheit.
You really not good at saying names of other languages. Then
I
again,
can't speak Japanese!
nor can you speak French or alien or...
To be fair, French is like gargling air.
Or you can't speak like Roman/Greek.
I have enough trouble with English, and that's my dominant language.
For those that don't know why I'm saying this a lot, you should see him trying to say Vanguard names.
Yes, watch me speak a language. Don't hear me, watch me.
I mean, when he tries to say the names, he's just like, this guy, or this girl, or this dragon.
You know what? I'll even go out, find me a random one, give me a clan. Although we're about to wrap up here, aren't we?
Okay, so yeah, things now change. Change here to white bullets now. So, how do the white bullets work? Opposite of the black.
Let's go with one random royal paladin.
And ow. Okay. And goodbye. Now I don't think Yukari actually has an overdrive one, because that is meant to be the final one. So yeah, no overdrive here. Technically, the black screen again, by the way, the last one was in Sumireko's that we could legit show off. There are others in other character stories, but those ones we are not are the two we're not showing off, because they have the same final boss as Marusa and
So
Koichi.
did Seija
Oh, wait, no, they
do
don't.
something to the castle, or was it upside down before she appeared?
It was upside down before she appeared, and it was Shinmyoumaru's castle.
I know. I'm just... because it's upside down. Well, was that actually related to the Inchling legend?
I think it is. Look it up.
Yes, I'll have that for next time.
Yeah.
Here on Dragon Ball T.
Yeah, we'll see you right back with not the very last story, as I'll do that one later on. But for now, we're gonna finish up with the second to last story and the true final boss accurately, because the next story is considered a bonus part to the finale of this game, because we have an incident to resolve first. So stay tuned.